Yo, what's up everyone? CoffeeCraft here, and today we are going to be making a super simple yet super efficient slime farm. And this is going to be very important for the next farm that we're going to be making, which is highly requested. So items just get shot out into a hopper and a dropper item elevator, which makes the items fly up completely on their own, no complex redstone at all. And then just collect it into a basic hopper, and then you can grab these items whenever you'd like at the top of the world. Now, to build this farm, it consists of 6 layers of half slabs with a bottom layer of solid blocks, and then the slimes merely just jump off onto the magma blocks to die, or if they make it into the corner as big ones, the lava blades kill the big guys faster too. Now again, just a hopper dropper shooting items into a cobweb to prevent lag with a comparator on subtract mode to do that with a little circuit there. All in all, very simple yet super efficient farm done by gnembon, and we're going to need a ton of slime to build our next farm. So let's get right into it. So we're going to need all of these materials in here, and this is going to include a simple collection system and a water elevator as well. That's why I have the ice. You could swap the ice out for 2 water buckets, but it's going to be way easier to do this elevator with just plain ice blocks here, and that's what the soul sand is for as well, and the extra chests and hoppers. So that is that. Let's get out of that one, and then we're going to need 24 stacks of slabs. Now you don't need to get these before because you're going to dig or blow up so much that you're going to be able to get these while you're building it anyways, so you don't need to get that right away. And then if you want to do this way faster, that's what this box is for, about 14.5 stacks of TNT, and then these dispensers, repeaters, redstone, and then temporary blocks to blow everything up. So that is that. And now let's go ahead and find a slime chunk. So you're going to want to pick an area, preferably like right beside your main base or in the middle of it, but you can't build above it, otherwise you'll ruin the efficiency of the farm. So I'm going to pick this area here since this is going to be my industrial district, and I want to build a slime farm somewhere around here. So to do that, it is quite simple. Just enter T and then slash seed, enter that, and then hit F3, then escape your screen and just Google slime chunk finder, and then use your seed there and then your approximate coordinates, and then you'll be able to use that to find a chunk which has a slime chunk. And then you can escape that F3, and then once you find those coordinates you can use those. So I've done that already, so you can then hit F3 plus G, and that'll show the chunk boundaries. So this is my slime chunk right here. Then you're also going to need to build 3 blocks out of that, or dig out I should say, 3 blocks out all around. So once you have found that area, you're going to need to dig, and you're going to want to dig a lot. Now you don't want to just randomly dig if you have a haste beacon. It has been proven that the 3x3 random swipe technique is the fastest. So you're going to want to do this, just basically randomly swipe with your pickaxe with a Haste II beacon and efficiency 5 pickaxe. That is going to make things faster. It won't take too long with that, and you'll just keep on doing that over and over until you get to player position y equals 8, or targeted block y equals 7. So just go ahead and dig this 22 by 22 hole out all the way down until there. As I would love to dig alongside with you guys all the way down until y equals 7, targeted block. I'm going to automate this to make it a little bit faster and show you how to do that in case you're not too sure as well. So dig down a bit first as well, like 8 blocks or so, that way you don't blow up your thing here. And then you're going to make a little platform like this within the chunk. So if I go over here, you'll see that all these glass blocks are within the chunk. So it's just 4 spaces of blocks, any kind of blocks between it, of course. So go again, so chunk boundaries there, just 4 pieces of glass or any block, and then just place a temporary block above it here, just like this, all the way around for the whole thing. So we are going to place our dispensers underneath these temporary blocks, and we need these here because we need the dispensers facing straight down. So get rid of that chunk boundary, and then I can come over here and just go all the way around and place my dispensers facing straight down, just like that. And I'll do this for every single one. So just like that, get your dispensers in there and then come over to any of them and start placing your TNT inside them. So like that, and you're gonna need about 60 pieces of TNT for each dispenser if you're gonna blow all this up with me. Okay, we now got our TNT into all of these. Now let's just get our redstone dust and place it all over top of these. And we're just gonna need a couple of repeaters as well, a button in the middle to start things off. And let's just start placing redstone. So redstone travels like 8 or 9 blocks or something. So I'm gonna place like every 8 blocks a redstone repeater as well, nothing too complicated. Okay, nice and simple for that. So I'm just gonna clear out these blocks here, that way I don't accidentally blow up any of my dispensers or redstone. Make sure it's not too close, of course. And then we can get this done nice and quick. And now just with a little flip of this button, we can just satisfyingly watch the TNT blow up. Oh, you might want to make sure no water gets in there though. So I'm going to fill in that water and we shall continue blowing this up. Now also as you go, you're gonna want to fill in any little holes on the side or place torches all around them. Better just to actually fill it all in, that way you don't have any mobs spawning on the side of here ruining your rates, or once you get closer down to the bottom you don't want to have slimes spawning on the wrong spot, of course. So fill in any little holes you blow up or dig outside of that 22 by 22 area. And there you have it. Just dig straight down all the way until here. And that is, if you look at your F3 coordinates on the left side, the player position is Y equals 8, or the targeted block will be Y equals 7. So this is perfect, and a nice flat platform here of any spawnable block you would like. Doesn't have to be iron. I just have way too much iron. And then also, once you've done that, you're also going to dig down 3 blocks on the outside. So just outside the chunk, that is. So 3 blocks down, then dig this out all the way around. So as you can see, this outside here is on the outside of the slime chunk boundary as well. So that is perfect. Once you've done that, we shall continue. Now from here, just go to the outside, and this layer here is going to be for Magma Blocks and packed ice later, but we'll leave that for now so it won't be annoying. So now just go 1 block out on the upside here and dig out a 2x1 tunnel right along the outside. And I'm just gonna, you don't need to, but you can just break these blocks too. This is just so I can see what I'm doing. You do not need to break these blocks on the inside though. So do this all the way around, just a 2x1 tunnel, just right around the outside of everything. So this is going to be for our item transportation so that we can get all the slime balls going into one stream. So I'm just going to place glass on the inside here, and that is just to make things easier for me to see and also for you guys to see. So this is not necessary, but I'm going to do it just because I want to. Okay, with that done, we are going to start making the spawning platforms for this. So we have a few slimes right now, and our rates aren't very good because there's just one spawning platform and I haven't lit up any caves at all. So we're going to start by making a bunch of spawning platforms. So for that, just break one of these blocks here, place some scaffolding, and just place 3 at a time. Go on there, up here. And then get your slabs, and then we need a 2.5 block height between each spawning platform. So that's 1, that's 2, and this is 2.5 right there. So we are just going to make a 16 by 16 within the chunk platform for this whole thing, and we're going to have a total of 7 platforms, and those are going to include this platform. So this is 1 platform already, and this will be the 2nd platform, and I will go through this and attempt to make a cool looking time lapse. Now with 1 ring on the outside here within the chunk, it'll be easy just to fill in the rest. Nice and simple, nothing too complicated for this build. So with this platform here, you're going to notice that it's getting dark. So of course, with every single platform, we just want to light it up. It is nothing too complicated. So for me, I'm just going to do 3 out from each corner, just like this. Doesn't have to be on diorite. And just like that. And then I'm going to do in the middle 1, 2, 3 space, and then this, and then do a square. Just enough to make everything light level 7 or above. Let's continue. So with this, we just go up here, back up again. We're going to want to place, though, 3 more scaffolding. 1, 2, 3. Continue up. Exact same thing. 1, 2, 2.5 height. And make another platform. And with that, we now have every layer complete, 7 layers total. That is probably the simplest spawning platform ever for a mob farm, which is why this farm is so awesome. So we can just go down on our scaffolding, breaking it, and at the same time just filling in that last corner piece. And if you didn't already, make sure you lit up every layer with torches. Nothing too complicated. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 total, including this platform here. From here, let's make our very simple, nice and simple item catchers for this. So in case you didn't know, we can just go into the corner here and we can break these blocks and this block here, not that one down there though, and get a hopper going whatever direction you'd like. You could keep in mind wherever you want the item elevator to be. So I want my item elevator to be up that way, so I'm gonna have my hopper face out in this direction. That way I can transport items just easier that way, but it doesn't actually matter. You can just water, and the water will make it flow wherever you want, but just like that. Now I'm going to place back a solid block, and that is gonna go right here. Wasn't supposed to break that. And then I'm gonna get 2 chests just like this, place one there, and I'm gonna have one right there, just like that. Nice and easy. I'm gonna put my glass back on here. So that is that. Now the hopper is facing this direction here, so I want a dropper going straight up wherever direction it's facing. And then we're gonna dig out a little area here about 2x4 in this direction. I'm gonna get back my solid blocks, keep a solid block here, and then break this one block here and get a comparator facing that way on subtract mode. So just hit it once with the right click, and then I'm going to break this block here, place redstone dust there, break this block, that block, that block, and then get a repeater right there just on one tick, and then 2 redstone dust just like this. So that is it for the system. If you put an item into the hopper, for example this iron, it's going to go into that dropper and shoot it straight up. So that's what you want, and then we're going to later put in our water streams that are going to transport these items all around. And you probably don't want some mobs spawning in these areas, so just go ahead and place torches around here. Nothing too complicated, and just in case I don't want any slime spawning here, so I'm just going to place glass. And then for this I'm going to actually place a packed ice, because in the future this is going to be my water stream, so just like that, but you don't need to do that yet. And then also you just want to encase this in glass, because you're going to have a water stream here, so you don't want that water flowing into there. You would not be happy with that. These guys are having fun. Oh, there's lots of them now. Okay, so we're going to do that for every single side or every single corner. So just repeat the same thing, the exact same. I'll speed through this, but not too fast in case you want to see some more of it. and that is that. You can go ahead and just place items in each of the hoppers to double check that you have done it properly, but not too complicated, shouldn't have any issues with that. And of course we should also just light up these pathways here just to prevent mobs from spawning. From here we're going to want to get our water streams running around, but first one little detail. We just need to go to these hoppers and then break any block beside it so that we're in line with this. Place a temporary block there and then get a stair, and then you just need to place it upside down just so that that little corner there is open, so just like that. And then we're going to do this on every single hopper, all around 4 of them. And that is that. We're ready to get our water streams in here. So I want my item elevator to be here. So I'm gonna have my water streams start from that corner and that corner over there and just have them run into here. So I'll go over to this side here where it's gonna start for this side. And then from here, I'm gonna place a pressure plate right here. And this will be so that the water doesn't go where I don't want it, of course. And then I'm going to place a cobweb, with a 1 block space between the dropper and the cobweb. And then I'm going to place a water source there, right above the dropper, and then break that. So this is so that the items shoot up into the cobweb and then they stack there, and that way it just minimizes any lag on your system. And then when the water ends, just go ahead and break that block at the end there. Place a packed ice, stone pressure plate. Make sure it's a stone pressure plate as well, just in case they activate one of these beside the dropper. It's not really that big of a deal, but just stone pressure plate better. Okay, and then same thing, just repeat this pattern just all the way around so that your water flows wherever you would like. And that is the water stream. Now I just want my items to shoot up over here. So from here I'm going to get my soul sand. And then at the end of your water stream, just place a soul sand on the bottom. And now I'm gonna do something that I would not recommend, but I'm gonna do it just because it's faster. So from here I'm just gonna dig straight up and be placing ice as I go up. So I'd recommend that you just get these coordinates, like hit F3 and then go to the top and then dig down, but not straight down, just in like a 2x1 pattern, so in case you get lava or something. So I'm just gonna place ice from here all the way straight up and dig straight up, placing ice. So you can do this if you're feeling dangerous. Danger's my middle name, but wouldn't recommend it. So this is going to be my item elevator. So I'm just going to encase this top part in glass. And then we're going to choose a side, whatever side you'd like, to make a simple storage system for this. So I want my items to shoot out this direction, that way. So I'm going to come up on here, get some more glass. And then this is 6 blocks high, so that should be a good height. I'm gonna go here, here with the glass. Now I'm gonna have this source block run out this direction, and I'm gonna do let's see, I got 6 hoppers, so from here I'm gonna do 6 more blocks out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is that. And then we're gonna go below and get our hoppers and chests. Now I'm just gonna go back on top of here. Get on here. And this is where the items are gonna flow up, and then they'll shoot straight up into the air, land, and then go into these chests. Now, of course, over time, once you get maximum rates or higher rates, you're gonna want more hoppers and chests to start off with, and you can just continue this going straight down for as many chests as you like. Now, to get this item elevator started, I'm gonna do something I don't recommend as well. If you have a helmet with Respiration 3 and Aqua Infinity, and then I'm just going to break this ice straight down so that I make this water elevator. Again, I don't exactly recommend this. You can just do a 2x1 hole down, but this is just going to be faster. Or if you have the beacon here already too, you're going to have no problem making it down to the bottom as long as you don't stop for anything unnecessary. And just like this, we are almost there. If you don't have a helmet again, you're probably going to drown and have a bad day, so. So, just like that, and then I just need to get a glass block, and I'm going to place it here, block that off. So the items are all going to flow into this, and then shoot straight up because of that soul sand at the bottom there. So that is that. Now let's get some more stuff done to finish this. From here, let's head on into what will be the killing chamber, and we'll add the lava to the corners to make it speed up killing the big slime. So for that, just place a sign there right in the corner, and then one above it there, and one above it there. Oh, don't need a right there. And that will be two block space between what will be the magma block area. So lava will go in there. Big slimes are going to die faster from that. So let's do that in each corner. Perfect, we now got our lava in the corner there. Now we're gonna get to our magma blocks, and then we're gonna fill in this area here. And it is going to be 6 blocks out, or from the corner here. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that. And then packed ice are gonna go there with stone pressure plates on top. And now in this direction on the sides, we're gonna have 8 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just fill in the rest with magma blocks here. And then packed ice right there. Stone pressure plate there. And then same thing for every single corner. So another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is perfect. And now we are just going to repeat this exact same thing for the whole farm. And just like that, we got all of our magma blocks in here. So now let's place our water sources, and they are going to go one right there, and then on each side for the corner. And as you can tell, I saved this for last because water or magma blocks is very annoying to be walking on. Of course, you could just shift click and make that easier. So for this one here, we're gonna have a 3 block space between, and then 2 water sources, so on each side, and then go ahead and break those. And exact same thing for all the sides and each corner. And just like that, we are now going to get all of our slimes dying and delivering the slime balls up into here. So I like this thing, it's pretty cool because you can see the slime balls shoot up. Of course, our rates are not going to be very good right now. I got 9 so far. So to help out our rates, we are going to get our string and come to this platform here, and we're going to place string all along on the equal block to this half slab. So to do that, just go like this for the first layer. And it's a bit tricky because it looks like it's below, but it's not. It's just because it's a half slab. So just for the first layer, just go ahead and place it against this slab here all the way around. And there's going to be all the way to the outside, but we'll just first start with this. And then I'll show you how to do the rest because it's somewhat tricky if you haven't done it before. Okay, that is the first layer done. Now we're just going to extend it to the outside, so you can't really see where it hooks up, so just place like a temporary block there and then see if that one hooks up. So that doesn't, so we didn't actually place that in the right spot. So one more above and that'll connect. So that is one we can get rid of. We'll leave that block for now and just continue doing this all the way around again. Now for the final layer, we see that this block's connected there, so just hit it on the, oh, still tricky, on the block right there. So you're probably thinking now, well, it depends. You're like, Coffee Craft, this farm is horrible. I have like 1 slime ball per minute now that I have this. So that could be the case, that could not. It'll depend, of course, on how many caves you have lit up in the area. So for me, I have not lit up any caves around here at all, actually, but I'm still actually getting a decent amount in there. But it's not too amazing. It is not the promised 17,000 slime balls per hour. So we are going to head over to my other slime farm. That's the exact same one, just different location. And I'm going to do a bit of a caving montage and see how high I can get the rates to be. So currently they're pretty good, but they're not the best. So let's see how good we can get this thing. This is just like any other mob farm, and we need to spawn proof within 128 radius of the farm in all directions. For me, I just used replay mod to see where the caves are, so I'd recommend that you use a spectator account of the world that you're in to find all the caves nearby. It just takes some grinding to build this farm, and that's all there is to it, really. Now, I know this farm wasn't requested, but the next farm is a combination of all of the most requested farms, and I'm really excited to show you guys. No one on YouTube has made a step-by-step tutorial for this farm, so I'll let you guys guess in the comments what you think is coming next, and make sure you get tons of slime balls, and subscribe if you haven't already, because the next tutorial is coming soon, and I am really excited to show you guys this.